We all had random 3 a.m. motivation where we feel powerful. We make a list of random ass resolutions, reading books every day, exercising every day. Then we wake up the next day, have no motivation and start procrastinating. On the day one, you didn't even do anything for one day. The reason that happens is, I don't want to sound rude, but the reason is you lack education. Here's why. You probably have heard 1,000 times, consistency is the key for building a habit. And you roll your eyes and think, nah, Mirza, I already know that. No, you actually don't. That's why you're watching a video about how to form a habit. The book of Atomic Habits argues that we should first standardize before we optimize. What that means is you should not focus on external results and visible changes on the progress you make. Because that way you will get frustrated. Like imagine a person who goes to the gym and expects to see a six-pack after going to the gym for 2 months. He will get frustrated and no wonder he will quit going to the gym because his expectations were impatient and uneducated. Like bro, think about any good habit you have right now and you will realize that all of them have been forming slowly and consistently with time. You're in school or uni right now. So I will tell you about one impressive habit you currently have which you don't even appreciate, which is the ability to study. You take it for granted thinking, yeah, whatever, my grades are average. That's because all of us possess this habit. That's why competition is very fierce. But that doesn't cancel the fact that the habit is still impressive. Now you probably can focus for 1 hour, for 2 hours, for 3 hours. Think about yourself in the first grade. You could probably focus only for 5 minutes because you were a dumb kid, like all of us were. In the second grade, you could focus for 10 minutes. In the third grade, now you can suddenly study for 15 minutes. Then you build up gradually with momentum. Now you can easily study for 1 hour, 2 hours, maybe even 3 hours. Can you see how this habit took you years to form? Imagine a disciplined adult person, but who is illiterate, who has never read a book, who has never studied. If we force him to start studying, he will literally struggle to focus for even 10 minutes a day because he just doesn't have the ability. He did not write so many tests, so many assignments as you did. The same concept applies to reading books and exercising every day. How can you expect to achieve mastery and start training like an athlete when you literally were forming the ability to study for 10 years? The book of Atomic Habits says that the optimal time to allocate for the habit at the first stage of habit formation is literally 2 minutes. Can you imagine that? 2 minutes. Because that way, the chances that you will stick with the habit are maximized. This advice is especially useful if you have been struggling with some habit. Maybe you tried to work out, but you quit already 4 times. Then you should squeeze the juice as much as you can from this advice. Now what you're gonna do is try to be consistent. Now when you pass by the gym, just enter the gym, talk to the manager, ask him, yeah, what's the price for signing up to the gym? And people say like $5 and you're like, yeah, and then you leave the gym. Or maybe it might be doing 10 push-ups every day for 1 month straight. Like the habit should not take more than 2 minutes to do. And you will say, hey, no, bro, I'm an athlete. I will train for 2 hours. I'm a fit guy. And then you don't work out for another year. Why don't you just swallow up your ego and listen to the wisdom I have read from the books? If that's what will take for you to win, for you to actually build the consistent habit of working out, why don't you just do it? Like there are different stages of habit formation. The first stage is building basic consistency. It's like doing 10 push-ups every day. You just build the consistency. You will not see any visible changes. Maybe you're reading 1 page of book every day. You will not really learn anything. It's just in order to tick off the box of having consistency. And the second stage, like you have some kind of consistency. Now it's going all right. Now what you do is you will increase the difficulty slightly, bit by bit, until it's eventually quite difficult. Like when it's quite difficult, you're already entered the stage 3. When you start to see some kind of results. Now you kind of increased your reading time from 1 page to 2 pages to 3 pages. Now you're at stage 3 when you consistently read like 6 pages every single day. Now you kind of can finish a book in 2 months. You're really learning something. You see the visible changes. Or with workout, it might look like doing 10 push-ups for the first stage for 1 month straight. Then when you enter the second stage, you start increasing your push-up count. You do 11 push-ups, 12 push-ups. Then when you enter the third stage, now you do 3 sets of push-ups and 2 sets of sit-ups. This workout regimen is enough for you to build some kind of muscle. You will see visible changes. You will feel good about yourself. Now, at the stage 3, you start increasing the difficulty even more. Now you might do 3 sets of push-ups, 2 sets of sit-ups, and then 3 sets of pull-ups. This will actually build a shit ton of muscle when you're a novice. And eventually, after quite some time, it might be 6 months, 1 year, depending on the intensity. And now you're entering the stage 4, which is making the habit part of your identity. Now you will actually love working out because your brain thinks it's part of your identity. Like, do you see the fit guys who love training and train every day for 1 hour in the gym? And it's mind-boggling for unfit people to realize that this kind of guys, the fit guys, actually love working out. When I skip the gym, let's say during holidays, gyms are closed and I have an assignment due today, so I don't have time to work out. So when I skip the gym, I actually feel bad about myself, about the progress I missed. I miss the feelings of accomplishment when you complete a hard workout. When I skip the gym, my mood decreases. I feel bad about myself. I actually love working out. But I also have been through the stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. I didn't just magically transfer to the stage 4. At the first stages, I hated working out. I was an unfit, skinny, fat guy. For some reason, we want to skip like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and then jump immediately to stage 4, like the fat guys who just have random motivation and make a resolution to go to the gym for 2 hours every single day. Then they try to some crazy workout and expect to see immediate results after 1 month and expect to start loving working out. No, you didn't earn it. In order for you to earn the right to love working out, you have to go through the first stage, to the second stage, to the third stage, which is probably going to suck. You can just jump to the fourth stage if you want. That's why most people fail habits. They lack education. That's what I mean when I say you lack education. That's why you fail your habits. And of course, when you enter the stage 4, it doesn't necessarily mean that every workout is now going to be enjoyable. You will love every workout session. Some days you will not want to do it. You will still need to use discipline, and you also need to progress even further. Make it more challenging, more challenging. When you start on a new habit, just focus on the stage 1. Don't focus on the visible changes. Just tick off the box and be proud of yourself because you're passing the first stage, which is required for you to enter the second stage. If you really want to form a habit, you have to go through the first stage. And when you complete the first stage, like you've been doing 10 push-ups every day for 1 month and you didn't build any muscle, you should still feel proud of yourself because you say to yourself, yeah, I completed stage 1. That's already something to be proud of because now you have the right to enter the second stage. That's how you should view it. Don't focus on external results. They will come, but it will take time. Cheers, Mears.